morning and welcome to 11 News Saturday Morning.
We're going to get to all of our top stories and more in just a moment, but if it was a little hot for you this weekend, that one-day cool-off was a little too cool, don't worry, we're going to warm right back up.
I like it. She's got you covered, and so does Dalencia, and we are going to see the sun today, and you promised me at least full sun at some point.
Yes, we'll get some sunshine, Jen. You'll see it. We just have to get through the drizzle and the fog that we're still seeing in some areas, but it is starting to improve. We can look across the map here for the southern parts of the Beltway here in Baltimore. That's probably where you're noticing some denser fog, and out in northern Frederick County. But again, we are improving, so that is good news, because as we move closer to lunchtime, that's when, Jen, will get that full-blown sunshine. We are looking at our radar. It's very light precipitation out there, not even picking up on radar, so the more consistent rainfall really won't be here until the end of the day. That's when we can expect a few showers and thunderstorms, but until then, our temperatures are just going to continue to rise into the upper 80s to low 90s, so it's going to feel like summer yet again. I'll time out those storms for you in more detail in a few minutes. About those little paws, keep an eye out on your furry friends. Look, the heat will return today, so take some notes with this segment, as it is going to be another hot day. Back into the 90s we go. I'll tell you more about your forecast in a few minutes.
Now, your WBAL-TV 11 weather forecast with meteorologist Dalencia Jenkins.
Well, visibility is certainly improving across the area, but there's still some foggy, some areas of drizzle across the region. This is a traffic camera just south of the city, and you can see there is some fog in the region. It's very light right here, and the roads are drying out, so probably not too much in the way of misting across the region. But there's still some dense areas of patchy fog, so just keep that in mind if you're starting to head out and about. But as soon as this fog lifts, we are going to get full-blown sunshine, and that will help to warm us up, and we're going to be warmer than where we were yesterday by the afternoon. So right now, looking at temperatures in the low 70s at BWI Marshall and downtown, the upper 60s in Ellicott City and in Bel Air as well, the low 70s for Hereford, 72 in Westminster, 70 in Frederick, and then along the eastern shore in the 70s as well. Again, warmer than where we were yesterday and a couple of degrees above where we should be for this time of year. The low 90s, the summertime heat returns. The humidity returns as well. Looking at 90 for Baltimore, 90 in Westminster this afternoon as well, and then 91 in Frederick. We'll see sunshine, partly cloudy skies in the region for around lunchtime, but then there is a chance of a isolated or scattered shower and thunderstorm later into the evening hours. So not all of us are going to see storms this evening, and not all of us are certainly not going to see it at the same time. This isn't going to be a widespread event, but if you do get in on some thunderstorms, the main impact will be damaging wind. You could see some lightning, and heavy rain is a possibility as well. So again, we are going to dry out into our lunchtime hour. You'll see some sunshine, and then here is that rain starting to bubble up. I paused it here at 7 p.m. You can see some rain showers forecasted for Frederick County, Carroll County. It looks like the heavy rain right now is around the D.C. metro, but I wouldn't be surprised for some of that rain to make it into the Baltimore metro. Then tomorrow, another day where we're going to be on the drier side by lunchtime, and then we're going to bring in another round of showers and thunderstorms into the afternoon hours. Now, stronger storms and more widespread event will be on Monday and Tuesday. That's when we can expect a front to move on through, making it a little more pleasant out there as far as the humidity is concerned by Wednesday. And look at Friday, 4th of July. It looks nice. We're looking at temperatures in the 80s under sunny skies. That's right, Jen. Some sun and the heat returns. Right now we're looking at temperatures in the 70s, but we'll quickly make our way back into the 90s. I'll tell you more about your forecast on this Saturday in a few minutes.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WBAL-TV 11 News Saturday morning.
Good morning and welcome back to 11 News Saturday morning. Thanks for joining us. The dragon boat races are going on right now. It's quite foggy out there.
Yeah, it's foggy, but you know what? They're making it work, and at least the sun's not beating. Can you imagine if they did this in 100-degree weather?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. The temperatures are perfect for them.
Yeah,
so
I'd
I
stop
mean,
and just splash myself.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll lose time. So Janine's not going to be on my team. No, but it is a great morning for outdoor activities like exercising. There's only a little bit of misting in some of the areas. At least that's how it was as we went through the morning. We're actually improving with those conditions. So each hour by hour, we're clearing up a little bit. May still see a few areas of dense patchy fog, but also our temperatures, they're not, sweltering right now. We're looking at 70 degrees at BWI Marshall, 73 downtown, the upper 60s in Ellicott City, and the 70s in Westminster and in Frederick. Now we are going to return back into the 90s as we continue to see clear skies, and so it is going to be quite hot and a few storms later on. I'll time those out for you in more detail in a few minutes.
Now, your WBAL-TV 11 weather forecast with meteorologist Dalencia Jenkins.
Good morning and happy Saturday. We're starting to notice some clearing as far as the fog is concerned across the area, but you may still be noticing some cloud cover. That will gradually clear as we move later into the morning and towards the afternoon. The lowest visibility is around the southwestern part of the Beltway here in Baltimore and out in Frederick County as well. So just be mindful if you get into those dense patchy fog areas. Just take your time. We won't see this lasting for all morning and certainly not all day, but we are gradually clearing up with our fog there. You may notice some cloud cover sticking around. That will be clearing up as well, and the sun will actually help us to warm up. So we're going to warm up warmer than where we were yesterday. So yesterday was actually a cool day. So if you were looking for a break in the heat, I hope you enjoyed yesterday because the heat returns today. Looking at 70 at BWI Marshall right now, the upper 60s in Ellicott City, 72 in Frederick and in Westminster, the 70s along the eastern shore, warming up back into the 90s, a couple of degrees above where we should be for this time of year. 90 for Baltimore, 91 in Frederick, Westminster in the low 90s as well. And in most areas along the eastern shore in the 90s, with the exception of a few spots, especially as you get closer to the coastline in the 80s. Now there is a slight chance for a shower and thunderstorm later on this afternoon. You can see where the darker green is. That's where we can expect in Maryland at least to see a few of those thunderstorms developing, but the main impact will be damaging wind. Could see some lightning and some heavy rain as well in those pockets. And even if you're headed to eastern shore, the eastern shore for the beach, that's where you could notice some of those showers developing as well. It's still foggy there though on the eastern shore, and over the next few days we will continue to have those rain shower chances in the evening hours as a possibility, as temperatures will be in the 80s. Keep in mind that there is a moderate rip current risk as well, so stay close to a lifeguard if you are planning to head to the beach and into the water. Now here back at home, we're going to see those showers starting to move in towards dinner time, and then that will just be sticking around. Again, it's a slight chance. Not everyone is going to see it, and certainly not all at once. The more widespread event will be on Monday and Tuesday. That's when we can expect some stronger storms to move in, but we do have today as an impact day, because if you do see those storms again, wind is going to be the main impact, and there is an O's game, so just keep in mind and have a poncho close by as you head outdoors. Well, if you missed the heat, it returns today. We're going to be back into the 90s this afternoon and see some sunshine. I'll tell you more about what we can expect this weekend and your full forecast.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WBAL-TV 11 News Saturday morning.
Good morning. Welcome back to 11 News Saturday morning. We're thinking about all the just things you can eat and snack on that don't have to be cooked in the heat.
Right, but it's really like kid snacks, right?
Right.
So peanut butter and jelly, and we just learned something new. You're not a fan.
Not a fan. No, my brother could eat like 10 of them,
It's
but not me.
But you're a purist. You just want the peanut butter.
I'm okay with just a peanut butter sandwich. It's a little dry, but if I had to choose.
Choke sandwich.
Yes.
Throw some jelly on there. And look, and I'm like, pinkies up about everything. I like strawberry preserves.
There you go.
Oh, see, all right, I'm purist with the grape. Just give me the grape jelly. You know?
Okay. I respect it.
Hey, it's cheap, it's easy, it's fun,
Yes.
and it's
You
good
don't
to eat
have
by
to
the
cook
pool
it.
if you're
Yeah,
outside,
it's like
right?
picnic food, so you
Yeah.
can take it out for a picnic today. We are eventually going to see some sunshine. Temperatures are going to warm up, looking at 70 right now at BWI Marshall, the upper 60s in Ellicott City, and around 73 in downtown Baltimore. We're still seeing a bit of cloud cover overhead, some low clouds with the fog in the region, but that is eventually going to break away, and we'll see some sunshine, especially as we move later into the morning hours. And then there is a slight chance of a shower and thunderstorm later on today. I'll time those shower chances out for you in more detail in a few minutes.
Now, your WBAL-TV 11 weather forecast with meteorologist Dalencia Jenkins.
Good morning. Happy Saturday. We're starting to see some clearing as far as the fog is concerned. You may still notice quite a bit of clouds, but once that lifts and the fog lifts and we get some sunshine, our temperatures are going to start to rapidly rise in and back into the 90s. Right now we're at 71 at BWI Marshall, 70 in Ellicott City, 73 in Westminster, and 72 in Frederick. These temperatures again will be back into the 90s for this afternoon. The low 90s for Baltimore, 91 in Frederick. Is going to be warmer than where we were yesterday. So we needed the break from the heat, but maybe you're one of the warm weather lovers and you were looking back for that summertime heat to return. Today is the day, and it won't be as extreme. We're even looking at the 80s and 90s along the eastern shore. Now the heat and the humidity can set off a few storms later on today, where you're seeing the green here, which includes much of Maryland. Could see a scattered shower and thunderstorm into the afternoon and evening hours. The main impact will be damaging wind. We'll see some lightning and some heavy rain in those thunderstorms. Those thunderstorms will even be on the eastern shore, where temperatures will be warming up to the 80s. So keep in mind that these storms will just be in the area. It's still quite foggy out there on the eastern shore, and also do be mindful of the rip current risk as well. It's at a moderate risk, so use caution if you plan to head into the water and stick near a lifeguard as well. Now looking at our futurecast, timing it out, I paused it here at 7 p.m. because this is when we could see those storms starting to bubble up. Looks like the heaviest storms will be centered around the DC metro area, but don't be surprised if you hear a rumble of thunder here in the Baltimore metro, as that is certainly a possibility into the evening hours. And I have it as an impact day because of the O's game, so many people will be out and about. Stronger storms on Tuesday, 4th of July. Looks nice.
All right, tell us when the sun's coming.
Look, in a couple hours, it's starting to clear. The fog is starting to clear already, so you may notice that temperatures are starting to tick up a little bit. Even in just the hour, BWI Marshall increased by a degree. So that is promising because we are starting to clear out. 90 degrees by this afternoon. We can expect a few showers and thunderstorms later. I would say towards dinner time. That's when we can see some storms. But until then, we'll have some nice sunshine. Tomorrow will be another sunny start to the day, and then another light chance of showers in the evening hours. Sticking around the 90s, stronger storms on Monday and Tuesday. Nice weather as we close out the week. 4th of July looks beautiful.
Holiday
When you
weekend
say
looks
dinner time, I
amazing.
want it to be a 9 o'clock p.m. late dinner.
Nah, this is probably like an early, like 7.
I just want to extend my pool day.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. You'll get in there. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful
Yes,
day.
it's scattered too, so not everyone.
Well,
All right.
look. No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, just for 4th of July, you know, people planning your cookouts and, you know, getting ready for the fireworks. I mean, it's usually can be kind of iffy.
Yeah,
so this
it
is
can
great.
be.
Last year was so hot, so seeing the mid 80s is going to be really nice. So I'm looking forward to it.
You
for
like
sure.
took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, like, 4th of July is already here.
always
It's almost hard to believe.
I know. Already midsummer, and it feels like it just began,
Yes.
basically. All right, that's all the time we have for now.
See you tomorrow morning at 5. Have a great day.